What up, guys? This is Pastor Steve. You say give people a chance to right their wrong, but what our enemy will press and make lies. And right now, people are trying to ruin God and Jesus. OGP Weed in Dallas, Texas. So when you give people a chance to right their wrong, people are trying to stop justice. The mayor behavior and the rest of them, when they're trying to disturb the kingdom and work and do all of these things, you giving the people a chance, but they're trying to disturb injustice. They're trying to disturb the balance of it. And Dallas is showing their true colors of what's going on here with Yellow Breeze and them and the rest of them, Pastor Steve, of what they did in Dallas and them did and the mayor did and Dallas did. And they trying to get it and do anything to get it. They spread rumors and lie and Trap Boy Freddy, and they allowed Trap Boy Freddy to keep lying. And then look at the lie that's going on in Dallas. And then Pastor Ryan, he said something he don't got no business saying. That's his opinion. And he talk about criticizing. You better watch your words because you don't criticize your wife. You don't criticize the people that you know. You don't talk bad on them. Watch your words and watch it carefully. And I told Governor Abbott, watch them. Because we don't have time for those domains of where we are trying to go and move with God and Jesus. And we talking about church and we talking about God. But they trying to disturb injustice. One thing when family get into argument, but when the outside the community trying to cause a balance in hip-hop, it's trying to cause an imbalance. How can we get the job done and keep it at a minimum? And that's the difference of where we trying, the concept of that. The disturbing is trying to cause an imbalance in behavior. The elevations of that is no understanding of those things. Right? To get it where you're trying to go, to understand it. I'm giving Walmart a chance to right their wrong, and we sit at the table and we do things because we know what went on. Me doing what I'm told got me wrote up, but we already explaining the Walmart behavior. And the management couldn't tell the employees, or I told them to do. Every time I did what they told, it caused problems. But the conflict of a CEO that like to sit up there in a corporate office and say, you losing your best employees because you're blind. You blind to what is going on here. Or they don't pay me enough to do it. I'm being intimidated on the scrubber of doing other people's job. And I'm looking back right now. I'm going to keep working, man. With the Mexican on the other side. They don't pay me enough to do that. And you got a manager, Jessica, not telling these employees. What was said up in that room when everybody was trying to get me to stop working and I put Jessica in that room? And everybody trying to get me to stop working. But Jessica and them going against the grain as a boss. As a manager in corporate office, seeing what they want. What was said up in that room? Because I can't be the only one that's doing my job and they's trying to stop me from doing my job. Trying to stop me from doing what I'm told. I can't even work in the meat department and, oh, you doing other people's job. You make me sick. Chris, the co-manager, he told me to take something down and do something. And I didn't even get that done because the distractions. They don't pay me enough. You doing other people's job. When you lose your valuable player because of stubbornness as a Walmart corporate office, because of your behavior. And Jessica is not telling me, but anytime a manager, Jessica manager say Hubert. Jessica manager say, and he's 15 feet away from me, 10 feet. And I'm walking. It's like when a religion movie came out, when we cross paths and we look at each other's face. And I hear him talking about if he become manager, I'm quitting. If he's, you say I ain't friendly with everybody. They don't like to talk to customers. But as soon as Jessica is going against the grain, I got great customer service while I was in there. I even called my manager, Shawnee, saying something smart. I didn't take nothing personal of it. Oh, I give good customer service. I didn't give. She said something smart about my great customer service, and just be able to do the job that what needed to be done. But nobody got a time for those things where we are being misunderstood, and these things are being misunderstood, and we're being misunderstood. And the concept of those things, of the things of where we are trying to grow, and the concept of it. I had great teachers around me. I graduated in 2011. That's not accurate. Anybody said the school. That is not accurate. I was in Mary Grimes. All of that is not accurate. We always a month behind. We already 2 million behind. And right when I was getting out, and bam, we made it. But we don't got time. I'm in theater. I'm taking drama. I'm doing all of these things, Pastor Steve. But if Dallas mayor have to say racist things in the city of Dallas, have to give their opinion, we all understand our weakness, but we get better at it. Demir, let me tell you something. Demir, mom and dad never put me down. Let's get that straight. They believed in me. Nobody never had nothing negative to say about the situations that goes on and the conflict of those things. But Emily Cavalier used to go to church in Cavalier. She said something at one time before. Hubert, they not ready for you. And she was right. Racism of black and white and narcissism, they not ready for God and Jesus, and they give their opinion about the things that they do. They give their opinions about it. And what God is trying to deliver of the concept about it. My happiness is because of Sabina and God and Jesus come to me. After her dad and mama, he finally, when we was kids, man, look, every time I wanted to kiss him when I sat across, and I was mad because I couldn't tell, it made me just not able to just hug and hold him when we sat in the sofa from each other. And understanding those things. When I wanted her at Burger Island, when I wanted her at CC's, when I was with her cousin, when I chilled with her cousin, and every time her mom and her sit between, and I sit on the other sofa between Sabina, dad, and mom, and every time I worry about if I couldn't touch her when I was a teen, and I couldn't hold her, and I couldn't do none of those things, I felt some type of way of those things that we had to be apart from each other, and it hurted. Every morning we went to Burger Island, and I couldn't do those things with Mirza and sit up there with Zach, and I wanted those there. And I wanted those things. I'm at the movie with Demir. I didn't want to be at the movie with Demir. I'm going to the movie with Cassie and them and Albert and them. And I'm thinking about her when I'm at the movie theaters with them and Mirza breaking out with fights. I'm at the I didn't like, and I wasn't with no girl. When I'm in the movie with Albert and them, I'm not with nobody. I'm just going to the movies. I'm not with nobody. But I'm thinking about her every time, and we sit across from each other. And I could be across from other teens that she sees in character, but she the only one that's on my mind. How can you understand that? So I'm as a teen, I'm crazy, and I'm missing her, and also she's in my mind, and I don't want to think about anybody else. When Demira was kissing on other teens, I was thinking about coming home to her and the concept of it. They say you drive yourself to burn out. The spirit of God and the spirit of love will never be burnt out, sweetie. Horoscope. It'll never be burnt out. You talking about the enemy burning themselves out. But I think about how I missed her every time I sat in the sofa by myself in the Mirza, and I just sat there thinking about her. The concept of that thing. When I sat in Mirza's house thinking about her, like really thinking about her. As a teen, like